Hi, Dima. Thank you so much for making it to the input booth. How are you today?
Oh, well, I'm super. I'm super, and it's my pleasure to join you guys.
Amazing. I'm here today with Dima Mikhalchuk, COO of Atleta.
Yeah.
So can you please start with introducing Atleta?
So Atleta Network is the layer one blockchain that we've launched at TGE2 about 4 weeks ago. It's built to support and help tokenize the sports assets. It's a multi-layer EVM compatible, so we would like to participate or act as the data oracle for sports. We will collect different stats on specific athletes and provide the public with as much information as possible.
And what inspired you to focus on bringing blockchain into the sports industry?
It all started with charity. So during COVID times, we were working on providing the food to underserved communities in India. Then we moved to Africa. We were digging wells, and then we saw that a lot of children are playing sports, and we thought we'll bring some footballs and whatnot. It started kind of firing up, and then we thought, okay, we can do something better than this. And we moved to Brazil, and we started building academies. We built 3 football stadiums for favelas, for the poorest of the poorest, as a part of the charity. And so once we've launched an academy of our own, we thought that, hey, we'll finance it all. So we'll basically pay the salary and everything. But fundraising is a task, quite a big task on its own. So we thought, how can we apply our knowledge and technology to make it a bigger thing, like to make it easier for us, but also to let every friend to potentially support, the kids and the grassroots and everything. So this is how we all started it.
Right. Okay. Really cool. I didn't know that actually, the backstory. And from your perspective, what are the biggest challenges in today's sports ecosystem that Atleta is trying to solve?
So we would like to bring transparency, safety, the understandable kind of route from like trans-border transactions. If somebody is a supporter of the club, for instance, Manchester has more fans outside the UK than inside. So imagine if they all rally up, they don't know how to support Manchester United, for example, for the next transfer window. But this is where we come in, and we basically provide an on-ramp, off-ramp. All the legal basis is covered by us, so we facilitate that. And also we track what the club does and doesn't, and the legal contract of it, between the entities, and retail.
Got it. And you've mentioned that blockchain for sports has evolved beyond simple marketing use. How has the technology matured to support real-world applications?
So it is now a huge ecosystem. So Atleta is just part of our blockchain sports ecosystem, where we onboard different kinds of sports, plus we onboard technologies. So we brought in AI computer vision, for example, for different kinds of sports to start collecting almost near real-time data. So we can support the claim that we will be the oracle and provide the true data and full transparency. We are now providing we're working and signing big clubs, big entities. We engage with ministries of sports in different countries. So we're also global. We're over 12 locations worldwide. So from Brazil to Japan.
And what about the sports that you're supporting at the moment? Can you tell more about that?
Yeah, the flagship is soccer, football. We're focusing on that part. We have a lot of friends who are part of our company who help us penetrate the market. We're also into drifting, and we're building the World Championship for this. It's been missing for quite a while now. And we're into motorsports.
Okay. You recently announced the upcoming launch of the Blockchain Sports Arena this October.
Oh, yeah.
What can users expect from this new addition to your ecosystem?
So the Arena is a very exciting place where we not only provide the capability to essentially provide liquidity to the sports entities, to the rights owners, but at the same time we will add the gamified process to it, extra competition opportunities on the platform, on the Atleta Arena. We know that FIFA, for example, has made it very difficult to basically vent the adrenaline out in the streets. It's now illegal. So we invite to join the arena and do that online and do that with us. So we'll facilitate that part. We'll make sure that every supporter can have their voice heard. Yeah, be there. Yeah.
Amazing. Actually, can you please give a clearer picture of the Atleta ecosystem as a whole?
So it's a multi-layer network. It's a very wide network. We're the biggest project so far in the world that is looking at tokenizing the sports. And we're not going into like fan tokens, which have no use, I think, to the end, kind of, to both parties, I would say. It's a one-way street. But we are trying to build a bridge which becomes a highway. So for finance, for support, for data collection, data storage, analytics, and so on. So,
A soccer academy in Brazil is also part of your ecosystem.
correct.
Could you tell us more about that initiative and how it connects with your broader mission?
So we decided to build a state-of-the-art academy, and I think Brazil hasn't seen such a complex approach to things. And it's not just one academy. I think we already have 2 academies in Brazil. And it already looks after, I think, around 500 children who are training, who are upcoming. Some have already been pre-signed by professional clubs. So it's very exciting. It has a great future ahead of us, and hopefully other countries will follow suit.
Okay, a project of impacts.
Yes.
Looking ahead, what are the next steps for expanding the ecosystem? And are there any new partnerships or product launches in the horizon?
We're constantly expanding. I would say we're probably the most dynamic project or this year. So, I mean, next 12 months, we should definitely cover at least 50 professional clubs, plus whatever academies are attached to it or are of interest to these clubs. We'll definitely reach out. So this could be up to like for several thousands of academies. We're now talking to the leagues directly. So the leagues are giving us access to the clubs that are participating in the league. So from then on, it's going to be just an exponential growth, because once we've signed several big clubs, everybody else, I hope, will follow this suit as well.
Well, looking forward to seeing this in action. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Have you.
Yep. Thank you.